What's up, guys? It's Kenya with BK Forex Academy. Welcome back. We are hopping into a new trading week, and today I am going to be going over today's featured pair, which is EURCAD. We are going to be talking about my bias. I'm going to walk you through my top-down analysis and show you exactly what to look for, what you should be doing this week, and how to trade it. If you are new here, make sure you click subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss any content that we upload, especially our daily analysis. Let's go ahead and hop right into it. All right, guys, so let's go ahead and hop right in. We're going to be doing a top-down analysis, and I'm going to show you step-by-step on how we're trading EURCAD this week and what to look out for. Let's just kind of start and go with the weekly. So looking at the weekly, you can see that we've been in a strong decline with EURCAD, and we have found really strong support right at this zone here. So you can see that current daily support right now, I would say, is right around here. This is our previous weekly support, and you can see that this new candle has opened up right about there. So what I like to do is mark my levels to at least 2 support zones below price and at least 2 resistance zones above price, but I don't like a lot of zones on my chart. And so I'm really just paying attention to key levels and really trying to find my bias for the week. And I strongly believe right now it's kind of indecisive because, as you can see here, 2 things that I see is that, one, price did come to a very strong support right here, and you can see that bulls came in and pushed that price up. And they tried to push the price past resistance at around 37.50 area and didn't have the strength to do so. So you can see that rollback of price back to previous resistance, which is now forming as support. So we can see that this opening candle is now forming as support. And if we just move that up here, then we can move this zone here and we can see that. So this is where the price is currently holding as support. And you can see that it was also previous resistance and also previous support. So what I am looking at is that because we are in a bearish trend, we are still bearish until the price breaks this resistance here and gives us a new high that we can depend on. And in that case, we then would have some type of trend forming on the weekly where we could possibly get our second touch. So what I mean by that is that we could see the price bounce from this area. And if it does break above this high, we could see a pullback to the previous structure. And then that will give us a retest of the broken structure, and we could possibly see more continuation to the upside. So that is a possible scenario as well. So what I'm going to be looking for right now is I'm going to be looking for a push to the upside. I do believe that price is going to push higher. And the next area that I'm interested in possibly selling for either a scalp or an intraday opportunity is around the 97, 94 area. You can see that I have an alert here on my chart. So now that I have my support zone, I'm also going to go ahead and mark my resistance zone. So I'm going to mark my nearest resistance zone, and I'm marking the strongest resistance that I see right now on the weekly. So this is our weekly high. So I'm going to be paying attention to retests of those areas and possible scalps on the lower time frame. So now moving down to the daily, you can see more clearly what I'm looking at. So on the daily, you can see that we are still bearish overall, but you can see that the bulls have come in and tried to push that price up. Also, too, you can see on the daily, while this is not yet an uptrend, right? So let's go ahead and get rid of that because we are still bearish. So let's just go ahead and draw our trend line. So here we are bearish. There's our downtrend. But you can also see that the market has given us a double bottom, so which is the start of a reversal pattern. And here is our neckline of this double bottom. So if we do get a break above this resistance and the trend line, what we could be looking for on the higher time frame, if we possibly want to look at this for a swing opportunity, is a break and a possible retest and further growth, as I just mentioned. Now, for right now, for us traders who are scalpers, who are breakout traders, this is what you're going to do on the lower time frame, or you can just use this analysis to help you with your bias as well. So you can see here our current support is right where the market has opened up today. And this is our nearest resistance. This is our nearest daily resistance. And this is very key resistance because look, it was previous resistance, it was previous resistance, it was previous resistance, and it was previous support. So now what we want to see, check this out. We had an impulse to the upside, and now the market has given us a correction, okay? Now, if I jump down to the lower time frame, you will see that that correction actually Although this is bearish on the daily, we're actually bullish on the lower time frame. So if we want to go down to the 4 hour, for example, you can see right now that we are on the 4 hour and we have an uptrend on the 4 hour and we are bullish. So look here, here's our trend line, okay? Price is at a reversal zone and we also have a bullish flag. So here's our bullish flag. So part of your trading plan could be that it's totally up to you, and what you want to do is you want to actually make sure that whatever you do, you're trading according to rules, because you don't want to be getting into the market just doing different things. But for example, if you trade flag patterns or if you are a breakout trader, this analysis is still going to be important to you. So all you have to do is take the analysis that I'm giving you and apply it to your system that you use. If you don't use a system and you're just practicing, you definitely can demo and just kind of take observations, note it in your journal, and decide what to do. But basically, if you get the breakout of this flag, you can decide to go long, or even if you wanted to get long now, because let's say if you're an intraday trader and you believe the price is going to push up, we have an uptrend on the 4 hour. Price is above our 50 MA if we want to use that for additional confluence. We also have a bullish flag. That's 3 confirmations, okay? So what I do like about this is that you can use the 50 MA as part of your strategy for your stop loss. You can either drop your stop loss below that 50 MA, and you can go ahead and enter now and trade the support zone, which will minimize your stop loss. If you decide to trade the breakout, however, you'll have to decide based on your risk management where is it best to put your stop. But I do believe that EURCAD is going to push up, and if the trade becomes no longer valid because it breaks to the downside, then we'll go ahead and switch our bias. But what I am expecting possibly is for this to happen and for it to go straight to that resistance, and then we will see a bounce from that resistance zone. Looking at this on the daily time frame, you can see a little bit more clearly what that would look like. And you can see on the daily that price is actually holding at this actual support where it was also previous support, as I pointed out, and it's also rejecting right off of my 50 MA. So I don't really use indicators. I just like to use it for confluence. And also I like the 50 MA to help me with trend. But we're looking for that next push up. And if this does break the resistance, we want to look at where is it possibly headed next. So I would say that this is the nearest reversal zone after it breaks resistance, and looking left, of course, right here as well too. And you can see how much the price moved from that area. So your trading plan, you have to decide what your bias is, and we are bearish overall on the daily until we get a break of this structure here. Then we will look for further longs, but just know that if you do get long right now, that there is a potential that the price could move to the downside, retest that support zone, and then we could see another push up. That would give us a triple bottom, okay? So that's 2 scenarios that could happen. Regardless of what happens, as long as you control your risk management, then you will be absolutely fine, okay? So those are scenarios. Overall, I'm looking to go long from this support and taking this to the nearest resistance. And then once we get to resistance, we will monitor the price action step by step and decide what to do from there. But you already know that if price does break this resistance zone, we are definitely bullish at that point, all right? So if this was helpful to you, please give this video a like. Make sure you subscribe, turn on notifications, as I said, so you don't miss the next daily analysis. And if you are a new or struggling trader and you are looking for quality mentorship to take you by the hand and help you become a consistently profitable trader, check out our academy. All the information is in the description down below. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoy these daily analysis, and we will see you in the next video.